Hey guys, Moss50 here, and I'm just coming in a quick review for Infamous for you guys. Don't know when you guys are going to get to see this review, but I'm uploading it Wednesday. And try and make this review as quick as possible because it's really fucking late now, and my camera doesn't have much battery left, so... Yeah, anywho, so just to let you guys know, this is the first Infamous game I've completed, so that's an... You know, I guess an... what do you call it? I don't know. It's a special day for me. Nah, I ain't getting all sentimental about it shit and all that shit. But yeah, so just to let you guys know, my past experience with Infamous is I've not been the biggest fan of Infamous. I mean, I've enjoyed them, sure, but I've never loved them, and I've never completed any of them until now. I mean, the first one I felt was pretty bad, to be honest with you guys. Well, not bad, but average, very, very average. The second game was slightly improved, but I've always felt they're just a combination of Assassin's Creed meets Prototype, but a poor man's version of both. You know, it's just not as good as either. But yeah, anyway, so getting into this one, the gameplay. Now, the gameplay is largely the same as the other games. Sure, you've got the new powers, but the way it plays is largely the same. It's a third-person shooter game. I know it's billed as an action game. Trust me, guys, if you took out the, you know, the guy's hand held up like that while he's shooting the shit out of his hand, and replace it with a gun, it would look pretty much the same. So, yeah, and of course you've got the melee with the old God of War style melee stuff. But yeah, it's a third-person shooter game, and it's serviceable, it works. It's not the best third-person shooter out there. It's like, what's the best way to describe the mechanics? I don't know, it's definitely unique in the way the third-person shooter mechanic works, but it's unique for reasons, because it's not very good. I spent the majority of the time meleeing my way through the game, but yeah, anyways, it's largely the same, but the powers do make a difference, because once I was playing with the first power, the smoke, for the first like hour or so of the game, I kind of hated it. I couldn't get into it. I was just raging at the game, and I just wasn't having fun. As soon as I got the neon power, things started improving significantly. I had a lot more fun with it from there onwards. The only other gripe I really have with the gameplay is the fact that the last power you get on the final mission before the game ends, so you don't really get to experience it in any missions really. You experience it in one boss fight, and that's it. You know, so that was disappointing. But yeah, it's decent. It's an improvement over the first two games in the way that you have more powers, and the climbing mechanics seems to be much improved with the integration of powers being used to help you, glide, climb up walls and all that. It works a lot better. But overall, it's still not a massive improvement. I mean, this is still not a good enough improvement for me to say it's, a must-play game. So, gameplay-wise, it's fun, but it's not the best out there. I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10. The story of the game is surprisingly interesting. I did not expect to really give a shit about anyone in the story, but the storyline is pretty damn interesting. I don't want to spoil anything about it, so I won't tell you about it. But I'll just say the storyline's pretty goddamn interesting and pretty enjoyable. So I'll probably say the story's like, by video game standards, I'll give the story an 8.5. Characters are very well done. You got Troy Baker, Joel from The Last of Us, playing Delsin Rowe, and he does a great fucking job. You got, I don't know who the other guy playing Reggie is. He does a great job. You got someone that plays Fetch, and someone that plays Eugene. Fetch is really well done as a character. Even though you don't get to see enough of her, I think it would be better if they added more to the game. Eugene is a stereotypical nerd. He's probably the weakest character in the game. And the other characters are pretty decent. They do a good enough job. And yeah, but video game standards, I'm going to give the characters an 8.5 again as well. Maybe even a 9. Alright, I'll give the characters a 9. The characters were really well done for video game characters. The graphics are fucking phenomenal. They're probably the best graphics I've seen in a game. They're very reminiscent of Uncharted. When I'm playing this game, I don't think Infamous, I think Uncharted from the graphical styling of it. And that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying it would be better if it had more of its own identity. It looks so much like Uncharted. It's, you know, it's kind of distracting. But yeah, graphics wise, I'm probably going to give the game a 9.5. It's probably the best looking game I've ever played. Although there was one almost game breaking glitch I encountered on the last level where I got stuck in a wall, and it took me fucking ages. I finally managed to get out of the wall without restarting the level, but yeah, I was so worried I was going to have to restart the level from the beginning. I was right near the end, so that was kind of annoying. And overall, guys, I would probably say I wouldn't recommend buying a PS4 from this game. I don't think it's that good. In similar way that, looking back, Titanfall probably isn't worth buying an Xbox One for. I mean, if you're here's the best way to put it. Actually, if you're looking to buy a PS4 and you are on the edge and you really want one, and you just so happen to think Infamous looks like a good game that you might pick up as your first game to play on it, then I would say go ahead, buy a PS4 for this. If you're someone that's thinking, I don't really care, I think I could stick with my other console, but this game looks decent, stick with your other console for a while. It's not worth buying a whole new console for. And for anyone that owns the console, sure, pick it up. It's a bit of fun. It's pretty short. I completed it before I even expected it to end. So yeah, like before I knew it, I was on the third act. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah. Overall, guys, I'll probably give the game an 8.5 out of 10. It's very good, very enjoyable, but still it has quite significant flaws to it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that review. This is Moss50 signing out.